Okay, I was gonna try to sit out here and film this video, but I cannot. The heat, guys, the heat. Okay, this is much better. Oh my gosh, I was sweating out the silk press, and we cannot have that. Okay, back to what I was saying. Debt free is not always the best strategy, right? So here are a couple things that I've done. I have taken advantage of Christmas loans. You know those loans that they give you at the bank or your credit union every year when Christmas time is coming up. When I first started investing in Bitcoin, of course, I was looking for more cash to be able to put into it. And I sometimes will take advantage of the Christmas loans if we haven't saved throughout the year. They offer it to you at very low rates, and I think you pay it back within a year. Every bank is different. So anyway, I borrowed money that year. I always keep a Christmas fund, but I wanted to invest it. So I took the money. I don't even think they do a credit check. They just literally, it's something that they offer to their clients. So I believe I did about maybe 1,500 around 2020, 2021. Threw it in Bitcoin, was able to pay it off within 1 or 2 months, and was able to buy like $1,500 worth of assets, right? So I had assets and I bought it with the bank's money. That's a win-win. Another thing I've done with debt is I borrowed against my crypto. So that's called an over collateralized loan. So basically, you are putting up your assets to borrow money, right? You can either borrow it in crypto or you could borrow it in cash. Okay, I had to go get the paperwork because the girl's memory is not what it used to be. So back in March of 2021, I borrowed about 12,000 in USDC by putting up 15, a little over 15 ETH as collateral. So at the time, that ETH probably was around $1,700, and I had to do a 50% loan to value ratio. So that means that I had to put up 50% collateral of whatever I wanted to borrow. Some people think that's crazy, but crypto was new. I was trying to figure out ways to use it and make it work for me, and I was willing to take the risk. Now, here's what happened. In May of the same year, not Bitcoin, sorry, Ethereum jumped to close to $4,000. Now, that means that my assets were growing in value while they sat on that platform. And it also means that I basically got free money. Free, wasn't really free, but within a couple months, I was able to pay that 21,000 back based on the gains from my ETH growing from 16 to $1,700 all the way to close to $4,000. Whew, I miss those days. I miss those days. That's utilizing debt, even though it's collateralized debt, meaning um, it wasn't unsecured, it was secured debt. But nonetheless, I used it to grow my wealth even further. But it was almost like I got the 12,000 for nothing, just letting my money sit there and grow. And I was able to pay it back very quickly. And my assets had gained, had like grew a lot, right? Doubled, more than doubled, two times. So I needed to pay them back very quickly so that I can get my assets back because I didn't want no funny things happening. You just can never tell with these crypto platforms. And a lot of them ended up going bust like around 2022. So always be careful about leaving your assets on crypto platforms, period. Well, that took longer than expected, and I don't want to continue to bore you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up right now. But over here, we love talking about money, finance, all things crypto, especially Bitcoin. And if you enjoy this type of content, you know what to do.